Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Now, team of the season is coming very soon, so I thought today I would like to share with you what my top 3 formations are that I'm going to be using a hell of a lot during team of the season. Obviously, during team of the season, people are going to want to try and get as many wins as possible to get the red pick. So if you're someone who gets goal 3, getting to goal 2 will be really crucial for you, because then you'll guarantee yourselves one of the major league team of the season cards. So people are going to be trying a lot harder to get more wins. So I thought today I'd share with you my top 3 formations that I think you guys should be using during team of the season. Make sure you go and follow us over on Twitch. We are going to start streaming next Wednesday, and we're hopefully going to be streaming Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Make sure you go and follow us over there if you are interested in watching that. We're starting off with formation number 1. It is my trusty 4-2-2. This is a formation that I've used a hell of a lot this year, more than any other. And I've just, maybe because I've just used it so much, I just know it inside and out, and I just have like an amazing time with it. It's really good. It's really reliable. It gets me out of a lot of bad situations, you know. And it's just something I always fall back on if I need to win a game. And it's one that, for me, has always been, like I said, super reliable. One that I always recommend to people that try if they're kind of struggling and they need a formation. This is one that I always find is really solid. In terms of tactics, quick run through on the tactics. Balanced on the defensive style, 7 width, fast build up, and then 6 on the width, offensively and defensively, 6 in the box. This is what a really good combo for me. I've tweaked around with it. As you know, you guys know throughout the year, if you've watched, you know that we've kind of tweaked around with this formation, tried different things. This is something I've settled on recently, and at the moment, this seems to be working incredibly well. And it's just it just works super well with this formation. So moving on into the instructions, the 2 strikers are most like best passer of the ball is on stay central and false 9. So Cruyff is a really good passer of the ball. So he kind of just drops in a little bit behind Ronaldo as like a false 9. So he can kind of link the play up a little bit easier, and it works super well. Cruyff is still my top goal scorer, which is crazy. He absolutely obliterates the amount of goals he gets per game, even playing as a false 9, but he's amazing. Ronaldo on stay central and getting behind. Henry and Messi both on free roam. The 2 DMs on cut passing lanes, actually on balanced attack, so I want those guys getting forward a little bit. And then the fullbacks on stay back while attacking, conservative and overlap, and then comes across the sweeper keeper for Van der Sar. So this is my 4-2-2. This is, you know, so reliable. Arguably, I would say my favorite formation this year because I've used it so much, but it's an absolutely amazing formation, and one that definitely is one you should be using during team of the season. Next up, we have got the 4-4-1-1. This is something I've come across very recently, but something that I know a lot of people really like. The 4-4-1-1 video we did earlier in the year, and this is an absolutely banging formation. I've started using this again recently, the last kind of 2 weeks, and this is a sensational formation because it's so good against everything. It can play high press, it can be defensive if you need it to be, it's hard to break down, it's just got width, it's great fast build, it's just perfect for all scenarios. It doesn't really have any weaknesses, and it's just such a good formation and will really suit lots of different play styles and a lot of ways that people like to play. This is one of the best formations that you can really play any play style, and it will be super effective. In terms of tactics for this formation, we're sticking with the balanced and fast build. We're going a little bit higher on the depth, going up to sort of 8 depth, but we're going real wide on the width. We're going to 10 on the offensive width. This is just because we want to utilize the width in this formation. You want to use the left and right mids. It's really hard to get left and right mids, not so much wingers or inside forwards, but left and right mids, because they start from a deeper position than wingers, and it's a little bit harder to get the left and right mids involved in, you know, goal scoring opportunities. So I decided, let's keep them wide, let's stretch the pitch, let's make it, you know, let's make it easier to open up our opponent and try and beat the spaces that they have. So doing that, we have them on offensive width, we have them on 10 width. 2 strikers stay central and getting behind as normal. The 2 midfielders are both on stay back while attacking. The wide players are just on getting behind. They're not on cut inside, they're not on stay wide, they're just on getting behind simply. That's what we want them to do. We want them to make runs in behind, but we want them to stay, you know, stay wide, but not stay wide so they're stuck out there, because if you just have them on stay wide and they're stuck out there, they won't get involved in the build-up play or any of the attacks. So you do want them to kind of be on balance with. The fullbacks are on balanced and overlap, so they're going to overlap the wingers on the outside, and then Van der Sar again comes across and sweep keeper, as he will be in all our formations. So this is for the 4-4-1-1. This is a banging formation. This is, you know, sensational formation. I can't say enough about it. I've just had so much fun. I think that's the key word with this formation. I've had a lot of fun, but I've had a lot of success. I've only lost maybe 5-6 games out of maybe about 30-40 games of this formation recently. And that's playing in a whole host of game modes. You know, I take this formation into Silver Stars, Draft, Champs, Rivals, everywhere. You know, Squad Battles. I'm playing this formation everywhere. It's a really fun formation, and one that, again, should be on one of your game plans in Team of the Season. Now, we actually have 2 formations to finish. Oh, we have a bonus formation for you today in today's video. Now, the first one we're going to visit is the 5-2-1-2. Now, we're going to be playing press possession loss, a little bit narrower on the width because we've already got a back 5. Now, some people like to play a bit wider with their back five. I like to play sort of on around about 4 or 5, just to kind of, I don't mind giving up the wings as long as I'm compact in the midfield. Around about 7 depth, long ball in this formation because I think long ball will work a lot better in a 5-back formation. Again, on the 10 width because I'm going to be having the fullbacks, the wing backs going forwards. So I want them to be playing wide, stretching the pitch. And again, just opening up space for the midfielders and the strikers to score. The wide players are not there to score and assist. They're more there to decoy and open up the team so the rest of the team in the middle can pick the spaces and score the goals. 2 strikers, again, stay central, getting behind, come back on defense just so they can get off the centre-backs, which seems to be a little bit of an issue in this game. Cruyff, again, free roam. The 2 midfielders, Vidal and Messi, funnily enough, on stay back while attacking. And then the fullbacks on balanced again. You don't want to have them on join the attack because that just makes it a little bit too gung-ho and just finds it a little bit too difficult for them to get back into position. They end up playing more like wingers. And again, if you're playing on a really narrow width defensively, you're just going to get absolutely torn apart. So you want them on balance. Make sure you have them on conservative interceptions as well. That gets them back into position really, really quick. But this is a 5-back formation. I wanted to have one of these because, you know, if you do want to play in a different style, I wanted to pick something a little bit different. And of the 5-back formations, this is the one that I really like to play. I don't really like the 5-3-2. I like this one because it has the cam, so it links to the midfield to the strikers. I find with the 5-3-2, you know, a lot of people like to play that really defensively, and it works for them and all that. But it's just not how I like to play. I like to play with the cam so he can link up the players. You see in a lot of our formations, we have a central cam because I think it's really critical that you have someone like that that can link the play between the midfield and the strikers. And our bonus formation for you is, again, a real trusted one, but it is the 4-2-3-1. Now, we set this up a little bit more defensively because a lot of our formations are quite aggressive. So if you want something that's kind of, this is a formation I'll typically drop into if I'm playing somebody who's really good. You know, this is the sort of formation that you're going to want to play when you've got a lead. So if you're, for example, 3-2 up in a game, last 10-15 minutes, you want to drop in something a bit more defensive. This is a really good formation to do it in. The 4-2-3-1, really tough to break down, really good formation. Doesn't really have any weaknesses. A lot like the 4-4-1-1, doesn't really have too many weaknesses. And again, it's really hard to break down. So we've set this up a little bit more, a little bit defensively, a little bit lower on the depth. Instead of fast build-up, we've gone for long ball. Not so wide on the offensive width. We've kind of just been a little bit more conservative in our approach to this formation because this is kind of a formation more that you just want to be solid with. If you're playing someone really good and you're just trying to hang on to the win, which again is really important given this team of the season. You don't want to give away cheap wins just because you maybe don't want to play a little bit more smart in certain scenarios. In terms of instructions, Ronaldo, stay central and get in behind. Cruyff again on free roam. The wide players are also on free roam, so they can kind of all interchange and still make it really difficult for your opponent to defend. But the 2 DMs this time around, both on stay back while attacking and they're on cut passing lanes. And then the back 4 is all on stay back while attacking, conservative, overlap. And then Van der Sar again comes for crosses and sweeper, keeper. So this is my 4 set of formations. These are the 4 formations that I think you need to have on your game plans. You know, we've kind of got a couple formations, you know, like the 4-4-1-1 and the 4-2-2, really aggressive attacking formations. 5-back formation if you just want something a little bit different. And then the 4-2-3-1, which is kind of more of a, you know, last sort of 10-15 minutes. Okay, I just want to hang on to this kind of result type formation. So these are the 4 formations that if, you know, when you come to watch a stream, if you are interested, make sure you follow us down below. These are the formations you're going to see me using a lot during Team of the Season. These sort of tactics, you know, maybe just tweaking with them here and there if something's not quite working. But these 4 are my tried and trusted go-to formations. So I definitely recommend you try them out and you'll have a lot of good success with them at Team of the Season. But like I said, do follow us down on Twitch if you are interested in watching a stream. Like I said, we'll be streaming on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, hopefully. So if you are interested, do drop us a follow. Every view would be much appreciated. If you do want to join our Discord down below, have a great place to talk about FIFA. Great community, great place to be. That is the place to be, so make sure you join down below. Make sure you subscribe as well if you are new to the channel and do enjoy the content. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody so far this year for the support. It's been absolutely amazing. You guys have been really, really good to me, so I just want to say a big thank you to all you guys. But that's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.